Hi family, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If it is your first time here, I'm Sarah and I'm a Ghanaian YouTuber. If it is your first time here, welcome and kindly consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and a comment down below so that I get to know what you are thinking. So today I just wanted to be sharing with you guys, like, I'm feeling so excited, I'm feeling so positive, like at a certain point. So this is like a little bit of a story time. Guys, this spot while cleaning dishes is almost becoming my favorite spot to make a video in the house. So like all my life I've been like, I loved living with my family, and I've always lived with my family, either it's with my brothers or my siblings or my girls. So at a certain point, I really admit this, like I cannot live without someone. I either have a friend with me, living with me, or I have someone living with me, but I didn't have this kind of independency in my mind, like basically to be independent and say that I can be by myself. I'm like, I was independent, I can manage my bills and everything, but I just couldn't be by myself. I think like I depended on each time I needed someone to be by my side. But then till last year, 2022, my relationship with Ed had a very big problems. We got like it went down and down and down and down, and at a certain point we first had to give each other some bit of space, and we like reduced on chatting. We could not talk that much. So at that point in my relationship for the past few years, like I reached a point where I could not define myself without Ed. Like I feel like he's my everything. He's like basically I could not speak anything, 2-3 words without putting his name on it. So when our relationship went downhill, it was pretty much very hard for me. It was like I lost everything. It was like my whole world was tearing apart. So at this point I started praying and getting closer to God, and I started listening to other people like, you should love yourself, learn to love yourself, learn to love your own space. So it took me time to learn this part. At a certain point, I got that time that I was all alone at home here. Maureen left home and went to the village, and the girls were at school. So that left me in the house by myself. And pretty much I had Liam with me, taking care of Liam at that time. But still, I didn't have like another person to talk to. So what happens, I come back one evening and I cook food. Liam had already gone to bed, and I sit and I serve myself food. I got the big dinner plates, got myself a cup of juice, put in the glass, served myself. I can't imagine, like that night was like one of the nights I felt like, oh, I can do something special, feel myself and make myself still feel special, like I'm special. So I had dinner, I enjoyed myself and watched a movie, and I was just relaxing. At a certain point, I started thinking all these things that I've been doing to myself. Like I always look at myself last. If I went to town, in any time I went to town, I never got myself a clothes. Like it has been in years, like I mean in years. The first time I ever went to a boutique and got myself a first-hand clothes was last year. After almost 10 years in Kampala, I could buy the girls' clothes and everything. Last year was my first time I ever got myself a brand new clothes. And I never had a handbag all my life. I got one for myself this year. Yeah. No, to a certain point you say that maybe you're just stingy. It was just like I had all this in my mind. So long as my family are happy and I'm happy. So long as the girls are happy, then I'm happy. But I got to realize that deep inside me, there's something inside me that says that, Sarah, you also need this. You need to look good. You need to take care of yourself. You can also get the good things that you want for the girls. Is the same thing you also deserve it. So I started getting myself new clothes. So far, I've got myself 3 new clothes since last year. And to a certain point, I'm feeling proud that it's like a little steps, but I'm moving there slowly. Now, I was in a certain women's conference at church last week, and they were telling us you a lady and you can stay in your house like for 2 years without even moving the couch from the same space ever since we moved in the house. And I swear to God, ever since we moved in this house, we had never changed not even the curtains in 2 years. Wash return the same. It's the couch in the same position, the TV in the same position. Now, I want to show you guys what I decided to do yesterday. I decided to change every spot. And I feel now I want to do things that make me happy. I feel like I need to change the whole interior of the house. Change a bit of the curtains. My girls have never had. I have now teen girls. Jennifer is 15, Bridget is 15, and they've never had their own bed. Marcy is now 11. We've been sharing beds. Me and Maureen, we've been sharing beds like forever. And I feel this year, it's something that I'm looking up. Like the girls have always wanted their own bed. Even if it is a park bed. But I think all my girls to have at least a bed of their own. With good mattresses, maybe with good bed covers. But first of all, let me show you guys what I have done. Let me show you. Come on, let's go. Big reveal. Ta-da-da-da. Now, if you knew our sitting room before, it wasn't like that. Our couches were lined up this side for the past 2 years, up to the window. Now, everything has changed, and this is how I changed. I had to get rid of the 2-seater chair that was here. We have had it forever. It was my first couch, and I had to get rid of this, get rid of it, and I changed the television here. Though we have a small TV, just 14-inch, it's still fine with us. We'll look for that. So I changed this here. Pretty much, I have my wish that we'll have one day have a dining table here, a small dining table, even if it is for 4. And then I want to get more artificial plants and maybe get a bigger TV to mount on the wall, because the guys keep talking about our TV being so small. And I do understand. So pretty much I want to get this outside to be at the balcony instead. Yesterday looked much better without this. And this mat, of course, we put while eating. But this is like, and I want to change all our curtains. We've had these curtains like for decades. Not really. Like for 4 years on the windows. So I think we need to change. Another thing, the girls had brought small things and they piled on the wall. So I removed a lot of things on the wall and tried to rearrange our photos. Not all our wedding photos are here because of space. We have at least 2 of it up. This with my dad and my mom, and then this one with me and my hubby. So that is pretty much what I did. Now, honestly, I welcome all ideas. I'm not an interior designer, but I feel I need help. So if you have any ideas what I could probably do to my sitting room, I want before my girls come back in August, I pray so hard that I'm able to change our house and they should be able to come back to new beds and be able to find like a new TV. I don't know if I'm going to shift that back. Fingers crossed. With God, everything is possible. So, I'm trusting God and His promises, for He does say that He will provide for us according to His heavenly riches in glory and His glory must be seen in my house, because I'm the daughter of the Most High, and this is my crown. Guys, I know my skin has been so bad. To a certain point, I'm glowing a little bit. I'm not this person of skincare routine, but I try to do scrub here and there. Guys, thank you so much for sitting down and watching and listening. I love you guys very much, and I appreciate your time. And I pray God does bless you all and give you exactly what your heart desires. In the mighty name of Jesus. Bye bye till my next video. Love you.